I think it's often misunderstood that you can get going and you can start improving the way you're running your marketing communications at a relatively small point, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I totally agree. And you mean, Jen, you can allude to this as we kind of built up a case study for our RSA Pro tool when we started back in, I think it was 2016, 2017, we started RSA Pro. I was still before my time, but basically we've evolved. We started maybe with just a couple onboarding emails for our RSA Pro tool. Now it's evolved to this, onboarding, retention, win back, digital journey that accompanies probably 18 to 20 different emails. And that's over a course of, 4 to 5 years that we've kind of built on this. And it's just test and learn, optimize from our learnings, understanding the data, see how each broker kind of flows through each communication touch point, learning from that, and then evolving and testing and kind of going through that same iteration process. And that's where we started. We started small, and now we've gotten to a point where, it's not a set and forget because we're always looking at the different touch points, but it's understanding that data and then continuing to push and understand what gets them engaged specifically from an RSA Pro tool standpoint.
Yeah, I think, I remember one of the drivers back years and years ago was insurance carriers incentivize heavily. Like it's just kind of known all over the place that it's the next Visa card or the next, and even I won a pretty big Visa card back in the day. It wasn't digital though, but you're kind of, so you're relying a lot on, there's business metrics to go and create those incentive campaigns, but there's not a science to it, right? So whereas here, when you can actually incorporate smart incentives to say, well, wait a minute, maybe it's these guys that we should be giving the iPad to warm them up, or vice versa, right? And I think like that's a really big takeaway.